I'll start recording anyway. So anyway, what I was just saying was, I think in this business, you know, you don't have a boss. You're your own boss. You don't have somebody standing over you, you know, like demanding you to get your work done, or you're not going to get a paycheck. I mean, you obviously know the more that you do and the more people that you reach, the more you're going to see your income grow. But that being said, there are a lot of people who feel like that's just kind of an easy out. Like, oh, well, you know, nobody's going to care if I just stop coaching. You know, nobody's going to do anything. Well, except for all of those people that are watching you, all of those people on social media that have started watching you on this journey that, you know, a year ago, they're like, oh, this isn't going to last. She's not going to stick with it. And then here you are a year later kicking ass, and people are like, dude, like, this is a real thing. Like, what have I been waiting for? You know, and people see it and realize, you know, this isn't just a fly by night, like overnight, you know, get rich quick thing. Like, this is lifestyle, this is commitment, this is dedication. And that, you know, you're not giving up on yourself. You're not giving up on your own journey. So you're definitely going to continue to be there to support other people. And I think that's something that people want. And that's sometimes why we get some hesitation, because they're like, oh, well, you're just going to sell me a product and then you're going to disappear in a month. No, like, I'm here for the long haul. I'm working on myself, and I want you to know that I'm going to be here for you if you need me in 3 days, if you need me in 300 days. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to support you. So whatever you need, I'm here for you long term. So I think that's something too that, you know, that whole be here in a year thing is super crucial, because, you know, it's, if you're willing to put in the time and effort and the work, then you're going to see it pay off. You will. And people will see that, and people will see your dedication, and they'll see your commitment, and they'll know that you truly do care, that you're not here just for a sale, that you're not, you know, I signed up to sell Cutco knives and I'm going to come to your door and sell you a bunch of stuff and then I'm going to run, you know, like, I'm here to help you long term because I'm working on myself long term. So I think that's something, that's a good takeaway too. Anybody have anything else, like expand on that, or anything like that?
Well, I'll share my personal experience with that. So as you know, Kara, I had coached a little bit last year, and then I quit. I never announced it publicly. I did away with my Facebook completely. But I had my cousin's wife reached out to me when she saw that I was doing it again in January. And she said, well, I kind of thought it was a quick fad. And so, but seeing that you're still doing this and you still enjoy it and you've lost that much weight. And so she jumped on board. So like Ashley said, they might not be ready now, because I had asked her in the past, but I think some people are hesitant because it's a quick fad, or they probably have tried It Works or Plexus and they didn't see any results. So, you know, they're hesitant to that, but they'll come around eventually.
I think it was, I can't remember if it was, maybe it was March. But I don't share this to like brag or boast or anything, but I share this because I think I hit like Success Club 12 or 14, and every single one of my Success Club points came from previous invites. I didn't do any inviting at all that month. It was all people that had messaged me and they were like, listen, I'm ready. Like, can I sign up today? And I was like, yes. And then it was the end of the month. I was just so grateful, because it was like, it just reaffirmed for me that like what I'm doing, the continued workouts, the continued reaching out to people, sharing this publicly, you know, it just reinforced that there are people out there that do need our help, and they may silently watch and they may not respond. They may see our messages. They may not be ready. But there will come a time when they're ready to commit, and they're going to look to you for your help, and they're going to look to you to say like, all right, I know you've been doing this, and I know you reached out to me before. I wasn't ready, but I'm ready now. Can you help me? You know, and I think that's something that's so important too, that like, you know, we're not only there for our current clients and our current challengers, but we're there for those potential future ones too, that see the results, that see the inspiration, and that know that we're not just, it's not just an overnight like sale type thing. So I think that was it. Do you guys have any other questions? No.
Do you have anything on the invite thing? I know we'd kind of talked about you're not sure what to do there or where to go or how to start, I guess.
I think she's frozen.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Darn it.
Or else she's not blinking for a long time.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
I was like, no, she's winning the staring contest.
She totally wins the staring contest. Oh. Well, this is what we can do. So I will, I can open up a call in the morning if you guys want, or if you guys want to do a Zoom call in the morning or something like that, we can, or I can, I'll just do a post and you guys can post any questions in that post tomorrow in the new coach group. We'll kind of recap everything. So, as far as like, I've kind of posted about the business activity tracker and like doing that daily and stuff. If you are not tracking, then that's something that you definitely need to start doing. That Destination Fit activity, I think it's daily activity sheet, is what I posted in the file section. And then there's a couple different ones in the file section in Destination Fit too, not just in the training. And if that's not something that you like to use, then don't use it. Don't force yourself to do something that you don't like to do. If you're just like a, spiral notebook and a pencil type person, that's totally okay, because I do that with my planner. Like I've tried a ton of different things. I like my activity tracker because it gives me reminders of things that I need to be doing, but I like to just write down names in notebooks too. And that's kind of a mess, but I've tried doing the online Google thing where you put people through like a channel and it kind of shows you how, but like, that to me, for me to have to learn something else to try to manage something else, that for me, it doesn't work. So whatever works best for you, that's what you should do. You don't have to use the activity tracker if you don't like it, but, we're shooting off fireworks. Great. When the kids are going to bed, come on, neighbors. But anyway, so if you're not tracking it, get something to track your inviting. And if it's, a monthly planner, dude, there should not fireworks. Okay. But yeah, like if you, a daily planner, if that works for you to where you can write names down, if you want to go into the destination thing and print out the go for no sheet, if you like that idea better, because it gives you 100 no's each month, you can do that. But always just make sure that when you're writing down people's names, that you write just a little note off to the side, like Facebook, friend of such and such, or added from mom's group, just so that because when we tend to like add a ton of friends, I know for me, if I go back and look at some people that I've added like a year ago and I don't know how I added them or where they came from, it's kind of embarrassing to be like, hi, how do we know each other, by the way, and then you're kind of like a creeper. But trying to just make sure, and it's always good whenever you add somebody new to just send them a message right away and be like, hey, thanks for adding me. Just saw that we had some stuff in common, wanted to say hello. How old are your kids? Just starting a simple little conversation, or even just saying hi. Because when you get that conversation going, then you tend to pop up in their newsfeed a lot more. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but if you add somebody new and you send them a message, you start seeing a lot more of their Facebook stuff. So whenever you do that to somebody else, then they start seeing a lot more of your stuff, and it just helps get more eyes on your page. Any questions about any of that? Hi, handsome. Hi. Woo. You're so cute. I'll pinch your nose. I'll pinch your nose. Pinch, pinch.
Wait,
All right, ladies. Well, I will let you go. I know you guys have family stuff going on. Any questions, like I said, I'll post this little recording. And sorry for anybody else who's listening to the recording. I didn't record the whole thing, but any questions you guys have, post them in the comments, or I'll do a post tomorrow. And we can just, we can kind of recap, ask questions, and then we'll kind of just go from there. And hopefully, Shannon, we may do another Coach Basics type group with you if you want more training as far as that goes. Aside from that, though, we'll just kind of keep rolling, and we'll probably do another push group, like an Emerald push group or something like that. We'll probably do something after 4th of July. So, and then tomorrow night we have our live coaching event. I did post a link in Destination Fit. So if you guys have anybody you want to add that to, if you want to do a coaching post, add people to it. Whatever it is that you want to do, send out messages, people that you've been talking to about coaching, make sure that you invite them so then they can join. But I did make it public, so that way you can post the link to your page. It is public, and that way people are able to just join if they want to and go on and see the posts. So it's not totally private. I mean, it's public. So, we're posting things in there that anybody can see. But I don't think we have anything to hide, so yep. All right. Everyone have a lovely evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Oh, so we'll do the live event from like 8:30 to about 9:15-ish, and then I'll have a Zoom call afterwards, so that way if anybody wants to get on and ask questions, we have the ability to do that, like any new potential coaches or clients or anything like that. So, yep. All right, y'all. I will see you guys later. What?
I'm without husband and teenagers tonight. Can you tell?
Cuckoo. Mine are upstairs, like fighting bedtime, so I probably should go anyway. So, all right, guys. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah.